I've always loved the Sims 3 trait system, and I really like the way that it integrates with the way that your Sims grow up. Like, if you look after your Sim enough while they're pregnant, the baby will come out with good traits, or you even get to choose the traits. If you don't, the opposite is true. Getting good grades contributes to it. All sorts of things. So, we're doing an experiment today. I'm not sure it's entirely ethical, but we're going to do it regardless. So, I'm going to get a Sim pregnant and raise one child really, really well to see what their traits end up being. I'm also going to have a separate baby, and we're going to raise that one poorly. So, we'll still give it some attention, but just enough to stop the social worker turning up. So I randomized the name, but this is Tessa Harms, and it kind of makes sense because she will be harming the development of at least one child during this playthrough. I also need to clarify that this is not something you should ever do in real life. I'm sure you already know that, but I just want to cover all bases for myself. But she is absent-minded, which is why she keeps forgetting that she has 2 kids. She is flirty so that we can actually get her those kids, because right now she doesn't have any. And a heavy sleeper. She sleeps through one of the kids' cries. And that's my justification for why we're doing what we are doing. So we need to head out into town and find someone to have a baby with first. Let me head into the center of town. Maybe we can find someone around here. Oh, hang on. Can I just have that kid? Can you save me a job of having to give birth to one and just let me have that one? I mean, there's Jeffrey Landgrab over there. He is married, which I'm not opposed to it, but maybe not. Who do I hear rooting around in bins? Because that sounds like exactly the kind of man I am looking for. Nick Alto, get yourself over here. I don't care that you're married. I've gone back on what I said almost immediately. I do not care if someone's married anymore. I love a man who isn't afraid to get his suit dirty in a public bin. What's your sign? I want to know if we're compatible. I'm not going to ask if you're single because I already know the answer and I don't want to address it. We are compatible signs. I hear someone else in a bin. Hang on. Do I have another option here? Someone else in suit trousers. Thornton Wolf. I might come back to you later, but for now, Nick is at least rich, so I can blackmail him for money. That will help me raise the child that we do like. All right, we are friends. Can I try a little flirt? Just a flirtatious joke. That way I can pass it off as me joking and I wasn't trying to get with you. He didn't like my flirt, but we did stop being friends because I tried to high-five him and he said no. But I know that this guy's single. So Xander, come over here. He was also trying to get into the bin, which is what I want. I want her to only get with men who have tried to get into a bin. Where are you going? You two keep chatting. I want to see who she's sneaking up on. Poor kid's just trying to do her homework and her mum's trying to fuck her up, but fine. I'll leave you to it. All right, it's getting a little bit crowded around here. I'm going to ask his sign, flirt, and then I'm going to ask him to come back to mine regardless. It's so loud. Why is everyone in the bin? Ask out on date, and the date is at my house. I'd be happy to hang out. Maybe we could see a movie or something. No. I will show you my bed sheets, and that is it. Anyway, heat of the moment kiss. Let's just speed things along, can we? He said yes, so that means I can try for a baby. I might be reading into it a bit too much there, but I'm sure if someone kisses you, they are ready to have a child with you. Yeah, sorry my bed's dog shit and made out of sack material. What is this? But you'll only be staying here for 1 or 2 goes at this. Yeah! Please leave. I need to get some sleep. You need to go. Look how confident he is after that. I will be asking for child support pretty soon. So we're up bright and early. I'll get her needs up because I need her to feel good for the entirety of this and also get out to the bookstore. We need to grab the pregnancy book. Yeah, just hop out the bath before you clean. Gotta have a little throw up first. Oh, she's hungry. She's going to be throwing up nothing but bile. This is going to hurt. Go on. Hurry up. I'll zoom out. I've said it before and I'll say it again. These playthroughs continuously have Sims vomiting in them, and I don't know why it keeps happening. Well, I do. I keep making people pregnant. It's not going to stop. I can't stop. All right, we'll go to the bookstore now. It somehow took me 3 hours to get ready because she spent 3 hours being sick, which is great. I really like that. I know it's about 200 simoleons for the pregnancy book. Oh, it is 200. I play this game too much. Totally Preggers, An Expecting Mother's Tale. Let's get that. We'll read that now. We'll head to the day spa afterwards. You're in for a tough day today, Tessa. Am I reading this too early? Like, she's fully finished the book, but I feel like I read that too early because I'm not even a little bit pregnant. Actually, I'm going to use this time to get myself ready for the next pregnancy. So, I need to find a single man. I don't need to find a single man, but I'm going to look for one. So, I'll just go for Christopher Steele, I guess. I hate his sandals. I always have hated his sandals. If you read his family bio as well, it's meant to be like he's the cool person who's just moved to town, but he doesn't even wear a t-shirt that fits, so I never thought that. But let me get on his good side, ready for him to get inside of me. Here we go. I mean, it made Christopher leave, but I have got a bit more pregnant. There you are. Do I need to read a pregnancy book again now? Can I read the same one, or do I have to read something different? I'll just take a nap on this bench, so that if she does get the want to read a pregnancy book, I can just go into the bookstore and buy another one. I knew it. Read a pregnancy book. Let's do it. I'm gonna buy a different one. I don't need to, but fuck it. We're gonna be so prepared. We've read a lot. I'm just going to keep doing things to get her aspiration high. She wants to wash her hand 3 times. We can do that. I think that's because she's neurotic, but we can do it. Now she wants to eat mac and cheese. I'll just keep doing things she likes and we'll give birth. So I'll be back soon. Okay, the baby is coming. Make sure Tessa is at home or in the hospital so she can have a safe and comfortable birth. birth. Her phone's ringing, I can't answer it because I can only send her to the hospital. But let's go. For the child we care about, we will have a hospital birth because it's much safer. For the child we don't give a shit about, I'll probably just do it in the bathroom or kitchen or something. But yeah, she's been to the day spa. She's been constantly in the best level of the mood meter. So she should be okay. I wonder if Sandra's going to show up for this. Why are you panicking? I'm fine. This baby's fine. It's the next one you should be worried about. So congratulations on a new baby boy. A happy mother and a smooth pregnancy makes for a happy baby. Since Tessa's pregnancy went so well, you'll be able to choose 2 traits for him to start out life with. What would you like to name him? So this is the one that we're looking after. I don't really know what to call this though. I have a name for the one that I'm not looking after. I'm not sure about the first one. We'll go with Harry. We're giving the first one a nice normal name because we're setting him up for success. So there you go, Haz. You will be good and a genius. You are on the right track here, Harry. I want to get married now. I'm not going to do that actually, but I am going to get immediately pregnant. So let's get Harry in bed and invite Chris Steele round. Xander, why are you here? I had your baby. Yes. I didn't say you could stay around. Ask to leave. Thank you for helping me poo this baby out, but I don't need you anymore. Right, Harry, in you go. And so it begins. You're lucky that I like you, Harry. I will give you attention because I have to. Have a bottle, get back in your bed. I need to invite baby daddy number 2 round. Here's Christopher already. Oh, he just invited himself into the bedroom. You know where this is going, don't you? And I like to see it. So we'll just flirt for a little bit longer and then straight onto the bed we go. And then you are getting kicked out again. I'm sorry. You should know the drill by now. Let's speed this along. I do have a kid to look after in there. I'm pregnant. I absolutely love your pajamas. So do you know what? For the rest of this, you can move in. Basically, I need someone to bring money in while I perform this experiment. I'm not confessing to cheating because I didn't cheat, did I? I actually am letting this man move in solely because I like his pajamas so much. But he should say yes. We're boyfriend and girlfriend now and our relationship's high. I've made the poor man sell all of his furniture, but it does mean we get a few extra thousand and I will take it. What I do need to do though to make sure that this remains a sterile testing environment is I need to lock Christopher out of the kids' bedroom. But only I can go in there. If Christopher becomes a problem as the kids grow up, I will have to kick him back out. But it's okay for now. So I'll be back once we get a bit more pregnant. But then the aim is the complete opposite. We need to keep her mood as low as possible. We can't do anything fun. We just need to make sure she doesn't feel good. And that feels mean, but it has to be done. So I've had to force her into being quite stressed. She naturally stunk anyway. And for some reason, no matter how much she's surrounded by people, she still feels alone. And I get it, Tessa. Don't worry. But we're not going to make you feel much better until we absolutely have to. And that's when you have the kid. So even though I stink, I am going to have to subject this poor child to it. We are going to give it as much attention as possible. But I will also keep cheating her social down so that she doesn't actually gain any social interaction from it. Because that won't do. Oh, good. Yes, she got sick. That is perfect. That's going to keep her mood nice and low. Also, she's gone from hungry to starving, so we shouldn't have to worry about her needs going up on their own. And she's got backache. Poor lass, she's got nothing going for her. Chris, don't talk to me. You've boosted my social, you idiot. Get out of here. Actually, do you know what? You need to leave the house. I don't care what you do. Just go to the beach or something. Tessa, no, sweetie. We're currently fasting. If you could leave that food on the side, that'd be brilliant. I will feed you a little bit, actually. Why don't you have 1 bite of yogurt? That'll keep you going, girl. Stop. That's 2, you pig. When will I have this baby? She's been napping for like a full day. All right, we've got to go and have a bite of food. We'll have a bite of spoiled yogurt. That should keep you going. Here we go. The baby is coming. I'm going to give birth at home. Do you think there's any issue that I only had 1 meal during my pregnancy? Is that going to delay the baby's development in any way, shape or form? Or are we okay? Am I being taken to the hospital? Fine. Yeah, let's just abandon our child that we do like and I'll go give birth. Oh, I have to get a babysitter too. Oh, just pissing money away for this child. I don't even want it. So congratulations on a new baby girl. Pregnancy is often a difficult time and this one was no exception. Due to Tessa's troubled mood during a pregnancy, you're not able to assign the baby's traits. The baby's been given the light sleeper and athletic traits. What would you like to name her? They're not actually as bad as I thought they were going to be. Also, the baby name that I had for the ignored child was for a boy. So I'm kind of back at square one, but we're going to double barrel a name. So this can be a neglected. A neglect. Oh, what did she do to that child? Oh, she neglected it. I don't care. That's what it is. My babysitter didn't even go into the house and I've paid her. Ridiculous. Anyway, we can put aging back on, finally. Christopher, cook us a meal, will ya? Just some autumn salad, because I do still have an intense fire mod installed, and if that happens, we're all dead, and I don't have the time. So yeah, there'll only be a baby for a day, there'll be a toddler for 3, a child for 3, and a teen for 5. When we get to young adult, then we've made it. We'll see what happens to these kids. I feel like the traits that we got for Annette were really not that bad. Although, why does she like sushi so much? She's a child. How does she know? So to get my social back up, I will play with Harry. I'm afraid, Annette. We need a reason for why she forgot you existed. Is there like a room divider or anything I can put up? And then she can be like, oh, I forgot. I put a room divider up in that room and completely forgot my baby was behind it. Ah, here we go. Christopher is big into surfing, to the point where he has 4 of the exact same surfboards, and that's why we didn't notice my daughter was there. I'll still feed her, obviously, and I had to give her some social interaction, otherwise she will be taken away. But it is the bare minimum, I'm afraid. I don't actually like doing this, but it's important for the science of this video. Annette does need some attention, actually. Not attention, just a bottle. Here, there's your bottle. It took me a week to have these 2 kids. I kind of wish I just made them from the start, but what can you do about it? I'm going to get the birthday cakes because I am ready to age them up now. Newborn to toddler does nothing for the traits, so it doesn't really matter. But the days have flown by and Harry is now a toddler. He still needs a lot of caring for, but can now also learn basic sim skills like walking and talking. What he learns at this stage will set the stage for his future development. Now, I am going to take that message very, very close to heart. As for the second time that message shows up when it's for Annette, I am not going to take it very seriously. In fact, I'm barely going to even register it was there. Yeah, whatever. Thanks to Chris's money that he brought in, we can build an extra baby room on the side here. Annette's room is still used for storage of a surfboard, but we had to sell 3 of them. Harry's going to get all of the toys that he needs, which makes me feel bad. I've said it already. I do feel bad about what I'm doing. Oh, I don't even have a door for the other room. That's how neglected she is. She doesn't have a door. Or a roof, actually. I should do that too. Does she need a roof? It is summer after all. I also didn't give her windows, but that was intentional. I'm sorry. Okay, Tessa, I would like you to put Harry in the playpen. He should be able to learn the skills he needs on his own, which means I don't have to do too much. And it's not bad if they talk to her. I'm not going to be completely horrible to her because that is mean. I'm just not going to teach her any of the valuable skills she needs to progress in life. Right, Harry, you go learn to talk. Just go like a parrot, talk to yourself in that mirror, and then you'll be able to talk. Okay, Annette, in you go. No natural light for you. See ya. I keep saying how bad I feel about it and then taking the piss, but I promise you I feel bad. Harry, stop playing with the abacus. Learn to talk, you idiot. Why are all of his needs... You get her out of that playpen right fucking now. You go back in there. I think what I actually have to do to make this work is have Christopher raise Harry. So if I specify Sims for this store, and only Christopher and Harry are allowed to go in there. That way it's a completely controlled experiment. Oh, Harry just learned how to talk. Next up, getting Harry to stop talking. I just gotta make sure she's not trying to teach that toddler any skills. No, she's just throwing her in the air. Okay, that actually might delay her development if she hits the roof. Good for you, Haz. Let's get you out. Am I pushing him too hard? His needs aren't great. I should probably talk to him a little bit. But before I do that, actually, he goes to the toilet. I hate potty training Sims. It just never works for me. All right, he's almost learned how to walk. I just want to make sure she's not teaching her anything. No, changing dirty diaper. Good, look after her. A little bit. Just a little. Go back in your bed. She is a bit tired. Oh, no, she's not. She's not even a little bit tired. She's actually in a great mood. Oh, Harry just learned how to walk. The world just became a little bit bigger for this little toddler. Good for you, Harry. Now we just have to potty train you and we're good to go. And you need the toilet again. Oh, he's so close to being fully potty trained. One more time. Thank goodness Harry was just potty trained and just in time too. Good for you. I am going to go to sleep now. And Harry, you can just play with your toys, I guess. Let's make you a genius. I'm still looking after Annette. Like, she's having fun. The hygiene's high. She's a bit sleepy, but other than that, she's okay. But Harry is the wonder child. He's definitely going to grow up anxious because of how much pressure we're putting on him. But for the time being, he's an overachiever, and I like to see it. And you know what, Harry? I want you to go use the potty on your own right now. He's walking there. If he wanted to, he could talk to himself because he can talk. This kid's got everything. Oh, I've left Annette in the dark. I put lights in there thinking they would come on their own, but clearly not. There you go. You don't have to be scared anymore. Let's go get a little bit of sleep and edge them up in the morning. We are moving on to school, and that just means that Harry is going to work really hard at school, whereas Annette is going to spend a lot of time not going to school. But that's good. We get to play with Annette more. She can just chill all day. Parents aren't going to be very strict about making her go. So we'll get to know her properly because I feel like we have left her to it a bit too much. Here he goes. I can't really get a good angle on it because the cabinets would be in the way if I go over here, but will you hurry up? Oh, I sped through it. With crawling and cribs behind him, Harry has finally gotten on his own 2 feet and become a child. Harry has lots of school and homework ahead of him, but if he studies hard and keeps his grades up, he'll be well on his way to success. But due to excellent parenting skills, you may now choose a trait for Harry to develop. So he's already got good and genius. Friendly would be good for him when he's older, but maybe we choose workaholic. We have really pushed on him a bit too much to learn all these skills. I do feel like he would develop the workaholic trait at some point and then burn out. Maybe that's for when he's a teen. You can be friendly for now. Get out of the way of your sister's cake. Christopher, stop trying to enjoy yourself. Repair that sink. Oh, I even put her in a puddle. That's how much I don't care about her. I am so sorry, Annette. So we've read this before, but this bit, due to her difficult upbringing, you will not be allowed to choose a trait for Annette. Annette has developed the grumpy trait. Okay, well, so it did finally give us something that's a bit negative. So right now, she is a grumpy, athletic light sleeper. We only have 3 days to age up. I might have to change that because I want Harry to get an A+ at school. But it's time to change the bedrooms and give them what they need to grow up properly. Annette, you get this bed, nothing else. I am sorry. Harry can have this bed. It's incredibly ugly, but it's the best quality one I can see. But yeah, there we go. Harry's got stuff to play with and Annette doesn't. And I still feel bad about it, but what could you do? Everyone get to sleep. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and you've got school tomorrow. So Harry's bed is pretty good compared to Annette's. So he's fully rested and she isn't. So he can get his needs up ready for school. Annette's just gonna have to sort of needs out during school because she's not going. The school bus is here. Harry is happy to go. Annette is trying to play in a racing car, I guess. Come on, get on the bus. Don't worry, it doesn't mean we're going. She is in a bad mood anyway because she's out of sorts, because she's grumpy. So we are starting to see some of the negative effects of her traits. Harry, you're going to work hard. Annette, you're just not even going to bother. I know you've just got off the bus, but why don't you head to the park and go to the toilet there? Can kids eat at the diner on their own? I don't know why I don't know that. Oh, I can. Good. Gives me something to do. Do you know what? I'm going to wait until 11 a.m. and I'm going to treat myself to a fancy meal. Where did you get that bike from? She is a troubled child, so I imagine she stole it. But once you've treated yourself to a lovely grown-up meal and no one's going to question why we're going in here on our own during school, you're going to feel great. Like, yeah, you'll still feel out of sorts, but we'll take you to the park. We'll go have some fun. Your brother's getting an education. You are learning how to live on the streets. And I think that's a very useful skill to have. I spent 62 simoleons of my family's, I was going to say hard-earned money, but they haven't earned a single penny in this entire video. Annette, why don't you take yourself skating for now? Yeah, the teens are leaving school, but in a couple of seconds, the kids will be as well. I'm going to say no to the police department trip. We need to get our A grades. There's Harry. He might be the only child left because everyone aged up too quickly. So he was the only one in class, which means Annette will definitely be noticed. Can I get on the school bus home? Yes. Right. Let's make it look like I didn't skip school today. Who is this stranger? Let go of me. Annette, get on the school bus or everyone's going to know. I've missed the school bus because it took her an hour to get off the skating rink. Oh, well. My parents won't know. I'm right behind it. It's fine. It's fine. Sorry, I was a bit late. I missed the bus because I was studying extra hard after school. Oh, he's not going to fall for that. I'm about to be scolded. I didn't do out. Like, literally, I didn't do anything. I didn't go to school. You are in big trouble, young lady. You better not do that again. Maybe you should help around the house to get on my good side. I actually will do that. So let me flush the toilet. I can't clean it, apparently. I'll make your bed for you. Lazy asses, you won't even do it yourself. Oh, maybe you messed up the bed because you grabbed those pillows off it. Meanwhile, Harry, I know you've had a tough day at school and everything, but it's time for you to do your homework. Annette can't do her homework. The only thing she brought home was festival tickets today. Is there anything else I can clean? I guess I can mop this puddle that I caused. Can I sneak out? If I literally just go across the road, will they stop me? I'm not grounded, am I? I'm just in trouble. Yeah, cool. Go play on these swings. Actually, if you two could stop kissing in front of the kids, it feels weird. Harry, you can get your stepdad, not your dad, to help you with your homework. There we go, he's done. So he's a grade B already. I want his mood nice and high for tomorrow because we won't be a kid for much longer. Annette, you can just do whatever you want, girl. Oh, she's wallowing in self-pity and I don't blame her. Why don't you stand on it? That'll be fun. I thought it meant stand on the swing. She actually just stood up. Just keep swinging on it. Let's get caught out after curfew. So yeah, curfew's in an hour. Oh, follow Tessa. She'd just go home on her own. But I didn't want you to. I wanted you to stay out. Whatever. You go to bed as well. I guess our parents aren't forgiving us today. And they're only going to be more mad tomorrow because I'm skipping school again. All right. Harry's on his way to school again. He'll be working hard. I am going to... Let's go to the beach today. This is what we get for all those years of neglect. We get to go and play in the sea because I feel like that is a good place for me to go to the toilet because she has to pee. What if I just snorkel for a while? That'll be fun. Then I'm learning about biology, so it doesn't matter that I skipped school. Honestly, Annette is having a much better time than Harry is. Like, yeah, he's going to be as successful as an adult, blah, 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 but I'd rather be doing this. She's about to drop to a grade F pretty soon, but it's fine. A neglect is failing school. If a scholastic performance doesn't improve before graduation, her personality will forever be changed. It's not going to go well. I'll just say it now. It's not. But she's going to be a brilliant snorkeler. Meanwhile, Harry's back here. having an actual relationship with this family. And I do feel bad. And I'm going to say that a million times, but what can you do? Oh, but Tessa wants to see Annette earn passing grades. So she does care a little bit. Someone isn't doing so well in school, and that's just not acceptable. Your sim hopes to see the child earn passing grades sometime soon. Children that attend school in a good mood and finish the assigned homework earn high grades. Well, it ain't happening. I wonder if I'll get in trouble today. It's very obvious that I haven't been to school. I'm coming in the house in flippers. Hey! Okay, yeah, no, I think they're giving up on me. I should eat some cake and go to bed, I guess. I don't need to have a birthday party today. I'm just going to let them age up, and you will see the new traits we get. I'm assuming I'll be able to choose Harry's. Is he still in here? Yeah, Harry and Annette could not be further from each other here. Okay, Annette's growing up first, even though she's the youngest. So Annette has reached her teen years. Angst and raging hormones can make this a difficult period for any sim. Annette can now join the workforce by taking a part-time job, although her grades are still a big factor in her future success. She is a grade F, so not going to go well. Due to her difficulties in school, you will not be allowed to choose a trait for Annette. And she's now developed this slob trait. And she dresses like an idiot too. Annette, why? Harry, you're probably going to develop the workaholic trait now. I feel like you're going to go through a tough time. So because of his success in school, you may choose a trait for Harry. Do I choose workaholic or do I give him a good one? I mean, workaholic can be a good one, but it makes sense. I'm doing it. He's going through it. Do you know what, actually? You two should talk to each other for the first time. Just have a chat with each other at the very least. And while you're doing that, I am going to sort out the way you look, because I can't look at that. So I only changed the hair and clothes, but look a little bit less weird. Not fully less weird. There's not much I can do to save them. Whose phone is that anyway? Please set it up. But Annette, you are now old enough to sneak out at night, and she's athletic, so I'm going to send her to the gym. I'll be getting her absolutely pumped, and over the weekend, I will be off camera, so I'll see you shortly. We'll go back to school soon. Well, Harry will. Hold on, I got caught by the police the minute I lifted one weight. So I'm going to start off my teen years being scolded. It wasn't even a big deal. I was just trying to hit the gym. I'm grounded. Okay. I think we finally deserve a TV. I can work out at home. So there we go. I'll see you after this weekend. Here we go then. First day of school. Annette has just worked out all weekend. So she's level 4 of the athletic skill. It doesn't actually matter, but she is. I just need something to entertain myself with while I wait. So Harry, of course, you have to work hard. Annette, you have to just not go. So this is quite similar to being a child. So I am going to skip ahead. I'm just going to let Annette play on here. Oh, okay. Well, I guess Annette left early because I've just got, that's it, young lady. Your behavior is unacceptable. No more TV for you. What happens if I watch TV? I wonder if they'll notice while they're busy just getting off with each other. I got caught. I knew it was coming, but still. It does feel a bit weird. Every time I send them to school, Harry just goes to school as normal, and then Annette just sits on here and stares into the school building. Yeah, I got grounded again, of course. Whatever. And Harry's nearly at a grade A, which is good because we age up tomorrow. So he has one day of school left. Oh, I cleaned the toilet there, and I was forgiven. So maybe I'll be nice to my mum. How was your day? Not leaving the house, as always, you loser. I'm going to ask you to clean up and ask you to take out the trash. I'm reversing the mother role on you. She's actually doing it. Weirder. All right, we've finished school. Harry is grade A. Annette is grade F. Oh, hang on. No, don't age up. We've got the prom. I had no idea we had the prom, but we've got the prom. So everyone, let's just go. We're all going stag. Our prom starts at 6. Annette literally does not know anyone, but Harry knows Keith Keaton. So invite him over and ask if you can go to the prom with him because we've got no one else to go with otherwise. I don't feel like coming over right now. Keith, I will find you. I know where the Keatons live, actually. So I'm just coming over. Do I know where they live? Is it this? Yes. Quick, we don't have long before the dance starts. I don't even know if he's here. I just know his dad's here. Where's your son? And also, why do you still make him sleep in this crib? All right, never mind. We're all going stag to the dance, I guess. Oh, I feel quite bad. Mainly because Annette's wearing stupid clothes to this, but she gets to go in a limo, and I think Harry just got a taxi there. Oh, I like your hair. Annette got caught checking out someone else's day. A fight broke out right on the dance floor. Oh, and Harry was minding his business when someone decided to step on his foot. Harry was furious, and a fight broke out. So we're all just scrapping each other then. Annette had another fight, and Harry was crowned prom king and thanked everyone for rigging the votes. So time to head home. The dance is over and curfew is around the corner. Don't forget to check out your prom pictures located in your personal inventory. Good for you too. Harry's aging up at the side of the road. The minute prom ended, he became an adult. So because of his success in school, you can choose a trait for Harry. Harry, you can be... Have I lost the trait? Where's the workaholic one gone? Whatever, you can be brave, I guess. Since we don't have the workaholic trait anymore. He's an adult with 4 traits. So this experiment has not worked out very well. Okay, Annette, go home. We're going to edge you up too. Oh, hold on. She's stopping to receive a high five from this old woman. That she rejected. And now we're going to go home. So Annette is finally a young adult with all the privileges and responsibilities of adulthood. Her future is wide open. What will she accomplish? But due to her difficulties in school, you will not be allowed to choose a trait. And Annette has developed the diva trait. So, I mean, she looks good. She's absolutely ripped from all the workouts she did when she was younger. But she is a slob who is grumpy. She's athletic, as you can tell by the arms, but she's a light sleeper and a diva. Whereas Harry is a brave genius who is good, friendly, and he should be a workaholic, but he's not. I'm going to wait a little bit because I think they should have a graduation tomorrow, and I want to see if they get anything for that. So we have the prom pictures here as well. Annette is just showing upscare, so I don't think she had as good a prom as she thought she did. And Harry forgot to look at the camera, so that is also good. There we go. It's graduation day. Head down to the city hall to collect your diploma at the graduation ceremony. That's only popped up for Harry, though. But is that because he aged up a day earlier? Either way, graduate at City Hall. Can Annette do that too? She can. Okay. They just didn't want to tell her because she did so shit. Oh, she's here too. I saw her on the way into prom and she stayed bald. Good for her. Oh, yeah, keeping it classy at your graduation, just shitting your kegs before you go in. So congratulations, Annette has graduated from community school for the gifted with a fail. Why is that congratulations? Her classmates voted her most likely to become a sports star, and apparently the future is bright, but I disagree. As for Harry, he graduated with highest honour and they voted him most likely to take over the world. But yeah, as always, my parents are just practically dry humping each other in public and we are falling out. So it's good to see that nothing changed as we grew up. But it's just good to see how the traits develop in Sims if you raise them so differently. Obviously, I got to choose good traits for Harry, but Annette's traits didn't end up being awful, but they definitely weren't good. And it affects her a lot in her later life because her mood is always so much lower because she's grumpy all the time. And she always falls out with people because she's a diva. But that was a lot of fun. I am going to end it there, though, so I hope that you enjoyed it as well. Go check out some of the other stuff on the channel if you want to, and I will catch you in the next one. So I'll see you then.